welcome to the channel. This is Faith's Girlfriend series. I'm so glad to have you back for another episode. And today we're talking about the Proverbs 31 woman. Are you one of them? Let's see after the end of this episode. So before we get to that, are you one of my subscribers? And to my newest subscriber, welcome. Welcome to the channel. So glad to have you on this platform. Thank you so much for everyone who's commenting and sharing. Oh, you guys really encourage me. And just remember to turn on your notifications so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. So today we're talking about the Proverbs 31 woman. So before I say what I feel I wanted to say today, let me read the scripture. Maybe some of you have not read. That's Proverbs 31 from verse 10. It says, "A truly good wife is the most precious treasure a man can find." Can you be described as a treasure, ama you're more of a pain? How does your husband describe you? A pain or a treasure? Stop and ask yourself, sit down, as my mother says, call yourself to a conference and ask yourself, does your mother-in-law call you a treasure or a pain? Are you blessing to that? Are you a blessing to that family? Or since you came, there's been nothing but trouble? So, verse 10, a truly good wife is the most precious treasure a man can find. And verse 11 says, her husband depends on her and she never lets him down. Are you dependable? Are you? Or does your husband make sure he hides all the ATM cards from you? Hides his, you don't know even his M-Pesa pin, because you're the kind of woman, while he's sleeping, you might just transfer all the money to someone else. When he travels, can he depend on you to do what needs to be done? Yeah. And she never lets him down. This is modern English. I thought maybe you'll understand this better. It's modern English Bible. It says, her husband depends on her and she never lets him down. Women, I pray that this proverb is describing who you are. And if it's not, I think this is a challenge. Change. Whatever needs to be changed, make effort. Imagine it's doable. Verse 12. She is good to him every day of her life. I think we should just stop there. We shouldn't even go on. Yeah, verse 12. She is good. She is good to him. She is good to him every day of her life. Wah, wah, wah. Eh? And here we are as women operating with moods. Now that I'm offended, I'm not talking to him. Now that I'm offended, I'm not cooking his dinner. Now that I'm offended, I'm not giving him ABC. Sister, sit down and ask yourself, are you doing what? Are you this Proverbs 31 woman? Good to him every day. And that's all. Marriage, you made a vow. I will love you. And you know what does love mean? Love is doing everything that needs to be done to maintain, to keep this person happy. And they should do the same thing for you. Love, you promised to love and cherish. So you have to be good to him every day of his life. And if you're not married, so before you get married, take time to read this. Take time and read this. Then we go to verse 15. It says, she gets up before daylight to prepare food for her family and for her servant. This is for all the women who are asleep when their husband are leaving the house, hungry. Because you couldn't bother yourself to get up and make breakfast. Surely, how long does making tea take? How long does it take to make tea? How long does it take to make tea? That's all I'm asking. Why should your husband leave the house hungry because you're asleep? And then maybe you spend the whole day at home and you can't get up to make breakfast. At all. Should not be fed. Your husband should not give you any food. In my opinion, you are being lazy. Get up and make breakfast. Verse 16, she knows how to buy land and how to plant a vineyard. This is a challenge to all the women. Since you got married, what have you bought in that house other than sufurias and plates? What investment have you made in that home that the family can sit and say, Faith has done this and Faith has done that? Did you come to just, or are you those women who we hear the mother-in-laws and the sisters and brothers saying, since she came hatujaiona shilingi kutoka kwa brother yetu, cause wewe ni consumer, you consume everything, you leave nothing for anyone else, cause your hair has to be made with 10,000 and your nails and sijui what do you bring into that home? Surely ati your salary ni yako, you have bought nothing. Since you got married, you've invested in nothing since you got married. Dada, kuna hizi machama zote watu wanaingia where people you help one another buy stuff. There are circles you can get into, save, get a small loan, buy a piece of land where you can say, I've bought this is for me, this is for my children, my husband. Woman, this is a challenge to every woman out there who's never invested in anything since she got married. At least hata even your husband aseme, hii stool hata ni madam alinunua. Challenge yourself. This is 2021. Buy something of value that can be remembered. Don't just eat everything and look good and you have nothing to your name. I just felt like challenging you today. So maybe we'll go on with this chapter. We've not really finished it. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.